Hello people of YouTube, Rich from PCGamesN here, and Civilization 6 is getting its first expansion. It's going to be called Rise and Fall, it's coming in February, and here are 8 new things it's going to add. Number 1, Great Ages. So Golden Ages are back and they brought friends. As well as Normal Ages and Golden Ages, there are now Dark Ages and Heroic Ages too. Here's how it all works. There's a new type of score called Era Score, which you can build by triggering historic moments. Imagine if achievements actually had a gameplay impact, and you'll have an idea of what these are. They include things like founding pantheons or religions or circumnavigating the globe. There are over 100 of them covering different playstyles. The more you trigger, the better your era score. If you get enough era score when you move on to a new technological era, then you'll get a golden age. Equally, if you fall below the threshold required for even a normal age, then you'll get a dark age. That may sound bad, but heroic ages are only possible if you get a high enough era score while you're still in a dark age. It symbolizes your civilization making a triumphant recovery. As another advantage, Dark Ages also have a unique set of government policies, which sound a bit high risk, high reward. Interestingly, Firaxis say some people in their office are deliberately zigzagging from the lows of a Dark Age to the highs of an Heroic Age as a strategy, rather than going for the less violent progression of Normal and Golden Ages. The advantages you'll get from being in a Golden Age or similar are different now as well. Rather than flat increases to production or to gold income, as we saw in Civ 5, you'll now get the opportunity to choose a dedication, which is like a strategic direction for your Civ to pursue in its new era. In Dark and Normal Ages, your dedication is an extra source of era score. It's basically an objective for you to pick. For instance, the religious dedication will award extra era score for converting rival cities. In Golden and Heroic Ages, dedications are instead a buff, so the religious one will now give more movement and conversion charges to your religious units. The difference in a Heroic Age is you get to pick 3 dedications, not 1, which sounds really powerful. Number 2, the timeline. So this is a neat new feature that sounds like it'll really enrich the story of your civilization as you progress through the ages. Some of the more important of those big historical moments that we were just talking about will now be chronicled in a nice timeline, each with a unique illustration. We don't know exactly how this will look just yet, but it sounds like a nice touch. Personally, I always really enjoyed reviewing my monument in Alpha Centauri, and it sounds like this will be a little bit similar. I hope there are still gravestones commemorating when you kill off another Civ. Number 3, governors. So if you've played any of the Endless games, Endless Space, Endless Legend, you know roughly what to expect from this. Civ 6 is about to get governors. These are unique units that you'll be able to attach to a city to confer various bonuses upon it. Unlike in the Endless games though, your governors won't rank up with experience points, but rather through the civics tree. Certain civics will award you a governor title, which you can spend to either recruit a new governor or promote an existing one. Obviously, this gives you another dimension to the classic choice of playing either wide or tall. Reina the Financier, for instance, allows you to purchase city districts with gold, like you can with buildings, while Liang the Surveyor will grant extra builder charges. Further down Liang's skill tree, she'll unlock unique tile improvements that you can't get any other way. These are city parks and fisheries. Number 4, Emergencies. So the World Congress is one of the few traditional Civilization gameplay systems that wasn't included in Civ 6 when it launched. We might have hoped for it to come in an expansion, but it won't be in Rise and Fall. However, on the plus side, there is an interesting new system called Emergencies, which Firaxis say will be like mini World Congresses. Emergencies are triggered by big world-changing events, like a Civ launching its first nuclear weapon or converting the holy city of a rival religion. When this happens, other Civs can form a pact against the Civ that did the thing. They can decline this opportunity, but if they choose to take it, they will be set a goal and a couple of bonuses to help them achieve it. In the nuclear weapon event, for instance, they might get combat bonuses against the Civ that launched the nuke, and the goal to take out some of their cities. Achieve this goal and you get bonuses that will last you the rest of the game, but if you fail, then the targeted player will get bonuses of their own. Personally, I really like the sound of this. It might be my favourite of the new features. It should really liven up the endgame and challenge players who are doing well without acting like an artificial rubber banding mechanic, which of course is no fun for anyone. Number 5, Enhanced Alliances. When you propose an alliance to a rival Civ, there are now 5 different types you'll get to choose from: military, cultural, religious, economic, and research. The longer you and your partner spend in an alliance, the stronger its bonuses become. In a level 1 research alliance, for instance, both allies will receive science bonuses to their trade routes. At level 2, you'll both get a tech boost at regular intervals, and at level 3, you get bonus science when you're researching the same tech, or any tech that your ally already knows. Number 6, city loyalty. Firaxis say loyalty will be tied to many different systems. Unsurprisingly, amenities will affect a city's loyalty, as will its proximity to a rival empire, which should make the tactic of forward settling other civs to box them in a more complicated choice. The new governors will also be able to bolster a city's loyalty, and ages will also affect it. Independence probably looks a lot more appealing when you're stuck in a dark age. It sounds like loyalty will mainly challenge sprawling wide empires, whereas players who like to build tall probably won't have to worry about it so much. Number 7, new leaders and civs. So, as you're probably expecting, Rise and Fall will indeed add several new civilizations. Firaxis say we can expect 8 new civs and 9 new leaders, which means Greece will no longer be the only one to have an official second leader. Firaxis generally like to reveal new civs one by one with little mini trailers, so predictably they haven't told us anything yet. There are about 10 weeks from now until the expansion's release date, so expect these teasers to start dropping soon. Why not leave your predictions or perhaps your wish list in the comments section? And number 8, new hashtag content. So those are the headline features, but the game is getting fleshed out in lots of other little ways around the edges. We have a list of all of these things here on the screen, so forgive me while I look away from the camera and read it for you. There are 8 new world wonders, 7 new natural wonders, 4 new units, 2 new tile improvements, which I think we already covered, 2 new districts, 14 new buildings, 3 new resources, and an unspecified number of new casus belli, leader agendas, and government policies. Phew. And that about covers it. That's 8 things that Civilization 6's first expansion will add. Is that enough for you? Do you want more? Are you excited about the new features? What do you make of them? Let us know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you found it informative. We certainly hope you did. Share it, subscribe to the channel for plenty more Civ 6 and PC gaming content in general, and check out our website for more on Firaxis's latest expansion. And until we see you next time, thanks very much for watching, and take care.